Every once in a while, something strange happens that you can't easily explain. You wake up naturally, and before you even move, you already feel aware of the time. You reach for your phone, and you notice that your alarm is about to go off. It's not 10 minutes early, and it's not an hour early. It's right before the exact moment your alarm was set to wake you up. This creates a very specific feeling that is hard to describe, but impossible to ignore. It almost feels like your body knew something before it actually happened. This leads to a simple but impossible question. How did you wake up before something that had not happened yet? There's a very distinct atmosphere in that moment that feels different from normal waking. You're not fully asleep, but you're not completely awake either. The room feels quiet, your body feels still, and time seems slightly slowed down. There's no sound, no movement, and no clear reason for you to be awake. And what makes it even stranger is that this does not happen randomly. This tends to happen on days when waking up actually matters. It happens before early flights, important events, and anything you don't want to miss. At this point, it no longer feels random. It starts to feel like something your brain is actively doing. It starts to feel like your brain is doing something in the background. The reason this happens is because your brain never completely shuts off while you sleep. Even when your body is resting, your brain continues tracking patterns and timing. There is a system inside your body called your circadian rhythm. This system acts like an internal clock that runs continuously throughout the day and night. It controls when you feel sleepy, when you feel awake, and how your energy changes over time. But what most people don't realize is that this system can also respond to expectations. It doesn't treat the alarm as a surprise. Instead, it starts preparing your body ahead of time. As the alarm gets closer, your body starts to shift out of deep sleep on its own. Your heart rate starts to increase gradually without you noticing. Your body temperature begins to rise slightly as your system becomes more active. At the same time, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is the same hormone that helps you wake up naturally in the morning. The process is pretty slow and happens before you become conscious. By the time your alarm is about to go off, your body is already halfway awake. In most cases, the alarm finishes the process, but sometimes your body completes that process on its own. That is when you wake up right before the alarm. The reason this moment feels so unusual is because of how precise the timing is. You didn't wake up randomly in the middle of the night. You didn't wake up long before your alarm either. You woke up at the exact point when something was about to happen but had not happened yet. Your brain is extremely sensitive to that kind of timing. It creates the illusion that you predicted something before it even happened, even though your brain was simply preparing for a known event. That small gap between expectation and reality is what creates the strange feeling. It feels like awareness arriving slightly ahead of time. This effect doesn't happen every day because it depends on several conditions. If you don't care about waking up, your brain doesn't prioritize the timing. If your sleep schedule is inconsistent, your internal clock becomes less accurate. If you're extremely tired, your body will stay asleep as long as possible. But when the timing is consistent and the moment actually matters to you, your brain knows. It prepares your body earlier and more precisely. That is when you're more likely to wake up before your alarm. So the next time you wake up and your alarm has not gone off yet, pay attention to that moment. It may feel like you somehow woke up at exactly the right time by chance, but that's not what's actually happening. Your brain was already moving towards that moment before you even became aware of it. And for a brief moment, you experienced that process in real time.